Planet Dolan.
How many US states have laws regarding animals in bathtubs? What animal is illegal to hunt from a motorboat? From lions to camels, here are 15 strangely specific laws that the United States have about animals.
Hey everyone, my name is Melissa. I'm here to caress your brain cells with weird facts from all over the world.
Number 15. In Nevada, it's illegal to ride a camel on the highway, but it's completely legal to ride one on city streets. The question is, why would someone even have a camel in Nevada? And why would this be a problem? The answer lies in Virginia City, Nevada, home of the International Camel Races. At one point, a major part of the festivities was a camel parade on the highway, which made a huge, sloppy mess of the highway. So they put a stop to that pretty quickly. Number 14. In Little Rock, Arkansas, the city council passed a law that stated no dog was allowed to bark after 6 p.m. in the evening. Presumably, that was meant to be some sort of noise ordinance, but good luck enforcing that one. Number 13. Most states and most countries have limits on hunting wild animals. Those are usually limits of the type of weapon and equipment that can be used, the time of year animals can be hunted, and so on. For example, in Kansas, it's illegal to hunt rabbits from a motorboat. And because there is obviously the next question on your mind, no, you can't hunt them from a helicopter either. Number 12. Do you live in West Virginia, and are you having a really hard time figuring out what to eat for dinner? Well, there's one option that's always available and completely free. Just scrape something off the street and stew it up. West Virginia passed a law making it completely legal to scrape up roadkill and bring it home with you to eat. There's even an annual roadkill cook-off festival in Marlington, West Virginia. Number 11. If you live in Baltimore, Maryland, and you were thinking about taking your pet lion to the movies, well, you're gonna need to think again. Maybe you should find a different emotional support animal or something. Number 10. It's hard telling what kind of trouble they had to deal with in International Falls, Minnesota, but for some reason, they decided it was important to establish this. It is illegal for a cat to chase a dog up a telephone pole. You heard that correctly. The cat cannot chase the dog up the telephone pole. The dog that can't climb. Number 9. Michigan is a northern US state where alligators don't naturally live, and yet they found it important to pass a law where it's illegal to chain your pet alligator to a fire hydrant. Chain your llama to a fire hydrant? Fine. Chain your alligator to, say, a telephone pole? Totally okay. But damn it, don't you chain that gator to that fire hydrant! Otherwise, you're going to pay. Number 8. Not surprisingly, Alaska has a lot of laws concerning what you can and cannot do with a moose. Many of these rules involve flying, like you cannot hunt or even look at a moose from an airplane. As it turns out, it's also illegal to push a live moose out of a moving airplane, so no need to watch out for moose bombing runs. Number 7. It's apparently illegal to get a fish drunk in Ohio, or at least so says an old outdated law in the books. In reality, the modern code of laws doesn't say anything about that, but the law is most likely related to limiting ethanol or other pollutants from the river water supply. And anyway, how would you even go about getting a fish to drink? Number 6. One of the only things weirder than a strange animal law is when it has an oddly specific provision, like in Kentucky, where a law prevents you from dyeing a live chick, duckling, or rabbit and selling it. At least, unless you're selling 6 or more of them at a time, then that's totally okay. For reasons. Number 5. There are a surprising number of laws involving donkeys in bathtubs. In Georgia, it is illegal to keep your donkey in a bathtub. But in Arizona, the donkey can stay in the bathtub. It just isn't allowed to sleep there. In South Carolina, it's illegal to keep your horse in a bathtub. And in Arkansas, there's one thing that actually makes a bit more sense. No alligators in the bathtub. Number 4. In Berea, Ohio, laws are designed to keep pedestrians and drivers safe. That's why, if you're planning on taking your dog out after dark, you'll need to make sure that your canine friend is wearing their tail lights. Yeah, tail lights. Like they're a car or a bike. No word on how you're supposed to attach them, though. Number 3. Illinois just doesn't want its pets to have any fun. Across the entire state, it is illegal to give a lit cigar to your dog or cat. And in Chicago, you can't even give your dog whiskey. PSA time though, regardless of whether it's illegal or not, don't try to get your pets drunk. And definitely don't give them anything that's burning. Ever! That's pretty much animal abuse under any circumstance. It's just weird that Illinois had to be so specific about it. Number 2. You know what isn't animal abuse? Sticking your tongue out at a dog, but apparently making a funny face at a dog is a crime in Oklahoma, and also Illinois. Of course. Maybe they got tired of dealing with people who taunted dogs into barking all the time, especially since it's illegal to let dogs continuously bark in Oklahoma City. Number 1. In Denver, Colorado, dog catchers have a very specific responsibility. Before a stray dog can be caught, the dog catcher must post a public notice along a main road and public park for at least 3 days. That's presumably to allow the dog's potential owner a chance to find them. But the law is written to say that the dog catcher needs to notify the dog of capture. What?
What, Danger Dolan? Did you know that we have a countdown book featuring some of our best scripts on sale now? Links down below for the physical and ebook versions.
Pretty funny, huh guys? Thank you so much for watching. I will catch you guys next time.